Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Leo. So this is going to be a you and them love reading. I'll have your cards on one side and your person's cards on the other. This could be somebody specifically on your mind, connected to, or coming towards you, depending upon your situation. I'm recording this reading for the energies of March, but I do ask these readings to be timeless and give you something you need to hear when you need to hear it. So let's get into this. I'm going to get your cards first, lay them out here, then your person's, and I will hold them up as we talk about the energies. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is Leo thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this? What is happening in your heart space? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? What intentions do you have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever these energies are meant to unfold? Wow. Okay, we just have cards like jumping out here. And my goodness, look at what we have kind of peeking out of the deck and on the bottom of the deck. Every card I see through a course of a reading, I know is being shown to me for a purpose. And we have a Nine of Wands, a Knight of Cups, and an Empress energy. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra could be significant, but there definitely could be somebody you're thinking about, somebody who's thinking of you. This is somebody who could very much want to follow through on something, see something through, let you know, take a stand, just show you how truly interested they are. Somebody could be falling for you. In some cases with this Knight of Cups, they could be in love with you, and you could be feeling that way as well. I just feel like the way this Knight of Cups is facing towards this Empress energy, it seems like somebody could be seeing you as the one, that person that they can be real with, that person that they could get serious with, and they're wanting to express that. Now, with this Empress showing up, and we do have an Emperor here as well, I definitely feel like some of you could be dealing with a strong soul connection. Now, Leo, I do have to say, if there have been some challenges that you have faced, because sometimes this Nine of Wands energy is when you're feeling overwhelmed and there's just been almost too much, but you just got to go a little bit further. There's just a little bit more. And it's like that energy of finding that strength. If you have been feeling like kind of overwhelmed or stressed, there's something about you having some sort of moment of like real self-recognition here with the Empress, realizing your worth and your value, and it's giving you the strength to take some steps to see something through. Now we're going to get the cards for the person on Leo's mind, the person thinking about Leo, connected to or coming towards Leo. What are they thinking? What is this person thinking right now? What are they thinking? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this? What is happening in the heart space? How are they feeling? How are they feeling when it comes to Leo? How are they feeling right now? How are they feeling? As I said, I will be holding up and talking about all these cards, but my goodness, I just stopped because all the cards felt like they were just like a bunch were going to jump out just to kind of get a better hold here. And now I'm seeing the Knight of Cups again, and we have an Emperor energy. So definitely something significant here. We also have a Three of Pentacles, which is showing up on your side as well. Capricorn energy, Aries for the Emperor could be significant, but some of you definitely could be dealing with somebody that you're interested in, somebody you have mutual feelings with, maybe somebody you see at class or work, the gym. Doesn't have to be, but sometimes that Three of Pentacles energy can be that. But regardless of the situation, because every one of you is dealing with something different, this is somebody who recognizes your value, somebody who wants to spend more time and be around you more, somebody, once again, who could be falling for you, and this could definitely be a significant connection. All that energy is showing up in the heart space, but it didn't jump out. I just feel like there's all these things that are kind of building up, like what somebody could be realizing when it comes to you, wanting to say, and it's just a matter of them taking those steps and saying it, showing you what is going on. Spirit, what are their intentions? What is this person's intentions when it comes to Leo? Wow. Okay. Leo, I love how this happens in your messages. Um, Not to do spoilers or anything, but their intentions are the sun. And Leo, as many of you know, that is specifically your energy. Not only are you the person they're intending to be with, they feel like they want to be happy and they could make you happy. We also have the strength card, which is also Leo energy peeking out, and this wheel of fortune, which is all about forward movement, taking chances, making things happen. With a king of pentacles on the bottom of the deck, somebody could definitely want to impress you, just take you out. And I don't know, they might want to really like give you some gifts or do something to let you know how important you are to them. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So much has been showing up and we haven't even got all the cards out here yet. It definitely makes me feel like if somebody has been quiet or there have been some things that have been going on, maybe like under the surface, behind the scenes, that somebody has been feeling, it could all be building up and coming to the surface very soon here. And now, after all of that, we have the strength card here on the bottom of the deck. Your major arcana is showing up. Not only is it your major arcana, but this energy of this person wanting to have that strength and confidence, to take some steps, to say something, to do something. Someone could really admire you. They could see you as capable and confident and strong in the face of challenges. Maybe the two of you have been talking about some things that you've been dealing with or facing, and they could really admire you. And in a sense, you could be kind of an inspiration more than you know for this person. So for the heart of the matter for you, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is the energy, as I was saying earlier, of somebody that you could know. Sometimes this can be a little bit more of a friendship or somebody like that you work with or see around in the day-to-day. Absolutely doesn't have to be. You could have creative interests. You could have a lot of similar interests. Like there could be just a lot of things that the two of you can talk very easily about. But with the Three of Pentacles, this is somebody that you recognize them. You recognize their value. You recognize that they bring something special to each situation and you want to spend more time with them. And I feel like they want to spend more time with you as well. If there has been somebody who's been playing it cool a little bit, they could surprise you with a more romantic offer. Spirit, why do we have the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and we saw the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck? Regardless of signs, these are energies. And strong Capricorn, as queens are cardinal, could be dealing with a Taurus or Virgo as well. But with this Queen of Pentacles energy is really all about is somebody that could see you as that one. That Queen of Pentacles energy, it's the kind of person you get serious with, the kind of person that you take things to the next level with, the kind of person that you want to bring in your world and come in to stay. You could be realizing some really positive things about yourself and feeling really good, like you're ready for something more and something serious, and somebody could be seeing you in that light as well. So for the heart of the matter, for your person, we have the Five of Cups. Scorpio energy could be significant, strong in your chart, your person's, but the Five of Cups is somebody traditionally that is so focused on the things that haven't worked or the things that have gone wrong, and they're feeling so discouraged that they can't see what is still standing and what is still possible. I don't know if something happened between the two of you and this person is feeling guilty or frustrated or disappointed around something, or if there's something else that has been going on in their life that has been discouraging. But let's go ahead and see. Spirit, why do we have the Five of Cups? I mean, this person could be worried that they've lost a chance or made a mistake and they don't know if this is going to come together or work out. Spirit, why do we have the Five of Cups here? Two of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Two of Pentacles jumping out here, which is interesting because a lot of mirroring energy that is also showing up on your side as well in the potential outcome. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the bottom of the deck is the Star with the Chariot like showing up. beautiful major arcana for somebody who could be finding some, real healing and figuring out who they are, and somebody who could be in the process of bouncing back from something that was maybe very difficult. And once again, this might have something to do with the two of you, might be other things that they're going through. I feel like you've been going through your share as well with the Nine of Wands at the bottom of your deck. But this is somebody who is overcome. They've released some things and they do want to move forward with the Chariot energy. Aquarius, Cancer can be significant, but there's a lot of healing energy here. There could even be something about you that feels like being around you just feels warm and bright and helps them forget about these difficulties. We have the Five of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy for the Two of Pentacles, but the imagery here is very significant, I feel like, because you see somebody trying to balance and hold things together, focusing on the day-to-day, trying to be practical, but look at what is happening in the background. The water, the waves are rising. Water in tarot represents the emotions and the feelings. And sometimes with the Two of Pentacles, somebody can be compartmentalizing. There can be a lot of emotions, but if they're feeling specifically discouraged about something, they could be like throwing themselves into their work. Like, oh, if I just do this or just do that, maybe everything will be okay. I can't think about my feelings right now. It's been too hard. But the feelings are getting stronger. And this is a reminder in tarot that if you want to keep things balanced and afloat and just maintain, this whole dance of life, which we're all always managing every single day, you got to pay attention to your feelings. You've got to bring them into the mix because they can guide you. And if you don't let them guide you, they can overtake you. And it feels like the feelings are getting stronger and stronger here when it comes to you. This person could even be kind of struggling to maintain just the things that they have to manage in the day-to-day, because I just saw somebody like at their desk just like trying to work through this just like pile of stuff and just stopping and like thinking about you and almost feeling like I've got to just send a message and do something right now, but if I send this message then we're going to start talking and I have to get through this, this pile of work here. And it feels like they want you more than they want all this, but it's like they know they have to manage it. That's very specific, definitely could be metaphorical, but could be very specific as well. But Leo, I do have to say, this is somebody you have feelings for. In your daily life, we have the Emperor energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, doesn't have to be. We're also going into Aries season towards the end of March, so definitely some things could be unfolding here in the very near future in Aries season. Now, we did see the Empress earlier, kind of peeking out of the deck at the beginning of this reading, so some of you could definitely be dealing with a very significant connection, strong soul connection of some sort. But regardless, our Emperor is somebody who is confident, somebody who is taking initiative, somebody who knows who they are and is getting some things in order. Like with this showing up in your daily life, you could really be taking charge of some things in your day-to-day, recognizing, what it is you want, what it is you want to go for. It's a very passionate, very determined energy. But when it comes to a love reading, there definitely could be somebody on your mind, somebody in your heart, somebody that you could be seeing as that one, that person that stands out, that person that you could see a future with. I love the Emperor. I love the Empress. I love the Lovers in a love reading because I do feel like it represents that kind of person that when you meet them, there's just something there, something that makes you feel different than any way you've ever felt before, and somebody you've met for a reason that is going to be in your life, that is going to be in your experience. You could be having some major realizations about somebody, wanting to talk or wanting to reach out to somebody, or somebody could be coming towards you. Your person in their daily life has the Page of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy here, but our Page of Cups for me in a love reading is definitely somebody who's interested, somebody whose feelings might be just beginning to grow stronger and stronger, somebody who is realizing that their heart is just carrying them towards you. I feel like with this, it's so interesting, this particular Page of Cup. I love this deck. This is the Yoshitaka Amano deck, but it reminds me of like falling in love, because sometimes you're just going along and you're not even realizing it. You see how this person is kind of sleeping on the horse, but the horse is still moving forward. Like, it's like, for me, that represents your heart. Like your heart just keeps going towards towards something. But sometimes it takes your mind a minute to realize your heart is just moving along and moving along. And I feel like this person's heart is just like beating for you. It's getting closer to you. They keep thinking about you, but it's like their mind is just beginning to realize like, oh my gosh, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you realize you've fallen in love. Like that's just the kind of energy I'm thinking about right here, specifically with this. I like the Page of Cups in a love reading because it can be feelings, expressing feelings, a flirtatious message, somebody thinking about you. It can be eye contact. It can be somebody just, that whose heart just skips a beat when they see you. And it can be somebody who is falling for you and willing to be vulnerable, maybe in a way that they've never been before. In your heart space, you have a King of Cups. Strong Pisces energy. Scorpio and Cancer as well can be significant, but this can be a lot of deep feelings. This can be somebody that you see as someone that you could open up to, someone you could share your heart with, somebody that you could be falling for, somebody you could be in love with. Now, I like the King of Cups because it is an energy of somebody who thinks and feels very deeply, and somebody that if they're going to take a step or make an offer, it is going to be with their whole heart. They are going to have that emotional maturity to follow through, to take the steps, to see where things can go, to see what can happen. I do feel like there could be somebody that your feelings are getting stronger and stronger for, somebody that you are recognizing, I've got to say something, I've got to do something, because this could be everything. The King of Cups is a beautiful energy in the heart space because, once again, regardless of sign, I always say it, regardless of gender, this is the energy of somebody who is consciously aware of what they're feeling. They're wanting to explore it and they're wanting to offer something. Could be definitely falling for somebody. If you don't have anybody specifically on your mind, could be meeting somebody. Your person in the heart space has the Nine of Swords and the Two of Wands. This is an energy of somebody who is anxious, tossing, turning, losing sleep, but there's something they're planning, something they're wanting to say, something they're wanting to do specifically towards this connection. Gemini, Aries energy could be significant, but Leo, this person could be losing sleep over you. There's something, though, I feel like with the Two of Wands, it is somebody who's traditionally holding the world in their hand, looking out over the horizon, feeling like the two of you could match up and partner up, wanting to do something, say something, but maybe hasn't taken that step, but they are anxious and they're overthinking their feelings a little bit here as well. So, oh my goodness, clarifying that is the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands. That's amazing. I love when things like that happen because, Leo, this can absolutely be your energy right here. Your energy or a beautiful match for your energy. A strong Aries, because Queens are cardinal, and Two of Wands is Aries energy as well. But Leo and Sagittarius. But we have the Nine of Swords at the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is all about planning something, wanting to partner up, wanting to move forward, wanting to take the next step with somebody. But it's a step maybe they haven't quite taken yet. And my goodness, that just flew out of my hand. It almost feels like somebody is just chomping at the bit, like to say something, do something. They could absolutely surprise you with a sudden move. But they're anxious because look at this, with the Queen of Wands. They find you attractive, interesting, fun, fascinating. Somebody they like to talk to, somebody they want to be around, somebody that they want to do something spontaneous, say something, do something. And yet there's a part of them that feels like, I've got to do this right. I've got to plan this right. Sometimes things are so important that people can overthink the process and get so caught up in the planning that they're nervous to just take a spontaneous leap, though I do feel like this person does want to. Now, in your intentions, you have the Queen of Pentacles energy. Could be dealing with an earth sign, as we talked about here, but it's interesting that in your mental space here, we have a Queen of Pentacles, and in your intentions, you have a Queen of Pentacles. Some of you definitely could be interested in somebody who has strong earth in their chart, but once again, regardless of sign, gender, anything like that, for me in a love reading, that Queen of Pentacles energy, it is that person that you see them, You admire them. You feel like there's something special there. You recognize them. You want to be with them. You want to be with them more and more. You want to bring them into your world. And somebody could definitely also be seeing you as somebody genuine, somebody who's very caring, even very nurturing here with the Queen of Pentacles. But you could be setting intentions for the kind of connection that you want and desire and how you want to be seen and how you want to explore things. You're ready for somebody who comes forward from the heart, but somebody who definitely knows what it is that you are worthy of, knows what it is that that it takes to move forward. So your person's intentions, and I touched on this just a little bit when this first came out, is the sun. Leo, that feels clear as day to me, that this person sees you. They see you as their happiness. They see you as the warmth, the hope, the light. They like being around you. They like your smile. They like your laugh. They like seeing you. Not only do you make them happy, maybe happier than you even realize, but they want to make you happy. And their intentions are to be happy, but they're to be happy with their Leo. I feel like there's definitely something, like something they're thinking about, something they're planning, something that in their heart they just want to spontaneously do. Maybe they've been overthinking, maybe even feeling discouraged, especially if something has happened between the two of you, or if there has been some sort of challenge or difficulty. But all they want is the happiness that they feel like they can only share and experience with their Leo. I mean, that just feels clear as day to me. Somebody who admires you, somebody who sees you as someone that just could be so right for them. They want to be happy. They want to make you happy. The sun energy is warmth, it's openness, it's good news. I definitely feel like somebody whose feelings are building up and getting stronger and stronger here. Somebody who might not even expected to feel the way they feel. Their feelings are getting stronger and stronger for you, is realizing, you know what, I can't hold this in. I've got to say something. I've got to open up, because this is such an open energy, because there is a kind of happiness that we can share, and I don't want to live without that. I don't want to live without that light that Leo brings in. Now, I do feel like you're ready for that. You're ready for that communication. You're ready for that openness. You're ready for that offering, because we have a moon energy here. You could have been feeling a little confused or a little in the dark if this person hadn't been fully expressing what is going on. So your potential outcome, the moon, the Two of Pentacles, and the World card. Pisces energy. I also get strong Cancer from the moon. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, and then the world is all of our fixed energy. So of course, Leo energy, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius can be significant as well. But with the moon energy, there are some things going on that I feel like you are aware of. It's sitting here right next to the Emperor, right over the King of Cups here. It's almost like you know that there's somebody who is, carrying a torch for you, somebody who has feelings for you. You know that there's something that you want to explore, something that needs to be offered. It's like it's all right here. But if somebody has been, overthinking, or if they have been quiet because they've been working through some things, it could be leaving you a little bit unsure. The moon shows up when things are not as they appear. It's like your intuition is telling you one thing, the outside world is saying something else. But these are the moments where you have to walk by the light of your own intuition, by your own inner moonlight, because what you know within is more powerful than what is going on without. Love is like that. Love is something that we sense and we pick up on. And sometimes it's like you feel something and it's undeniable and unexplainable, and you just know it. Especially with this Emperor right here, it's like you just know it. There's something here. And yet, you talk and people are playing it cool, or you talk to other people and they don't really know what's going on, or you look at social media and you think, oh, this person's just fine, and this person is like pining for you, and you don't even know it. And you got to trust your intuition, because there's something there. Now, we do have this Two of Pentacles. As I said, you've got mirroring energies. You've got the Two of Pentacles on both sides. You both have the Knight of Cups showing up. You both have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Emperor. You have the Empress. I definitely feel like there's all this energy that is much more reciprocated than you know. It's almost like both of you are trying to stay afloat and manage the day-to-day. Now, if this is a work crush, it could be like hard to concentrate at work because you're so interested in this person and when they're around you. Sometimes you could like second guess yourself or get nervous. Obviously, there's many of you dealing with different things, but there could be something like that here. And it could almost be confusing because you feel these feelings. You know there's something here, but maybe, somebody's playing it cool a little bit, and yet you keep picking up on this. Like, it's happening. But there also could just be a lot that you're managing, a lot that you're dealing with, a lot that is going on, but you're aware of your feelings. You wouldn't have the King of Cups in your heart space if you weren't fully aware. Maybe you are, struggling to act on them a little bit because you don't necessarily know what's going on with this person, but you are aware. I do have to say with the Two of Pentacles, if you have had a lot going on, you are managing it and balancing it more and better than you even realize, because your final card is the World here. And the World is a win. The World is success. The World is something coming together in your favor, something very powerful. The World is seeing something through, accomplishing something, getting some sort of recognition. It also can be the energy of somebody that you feel a significant connection to, who is stepping forward, somebody who feels a connection to you, no matter where the two of you are at in the world. If you're in different locations, or, sometimes there can be emotional distance. You could see each other every day, but if you're not talking about what you're feeling in your heart, it can feel like distance between the two of you. There can be differences in culture, background, age when the World card shows up. But with this beautiful red ribbon, which represents that red thread of fate or destiny, you feel the connection despite anything that can be seeming to go on the outside or anything that anyone is saying. You feel this undeniable connection, and they feel it too. And there's something that is pulling you and drawing you towards one another. And something that may have been rather confusing could become very clear very soon here with these energies, because we have your person and their potential outcome has the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So our signs here: Aries, strong Aquarius, Scorpio, the Libra and Gemini can be significant as well. In the heart space, we saw the Two of Wands twice. The Two of Wands is somebody who's planning but may not necessarily have taken that step. Well, the Three of Wands is a little bit different. It's somebody who's getting out of their shell, getting out of their comfort zone, and ready to go for it, ready to explore things. They're seeing their ships coming in and things coming together in a positive way because they've taken some steps. And this is somebody, we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Now, some of you could have multiple people interested in you with these energies, maybe an air sign, maybe a water sign. Doesn't have to be at all. As you all know, I read these as energies of how somebody is stepping forward, how they're thinking about you, what they're feeling. And the Knight of Swords can be very quick moving energy. And it also can be somebody who's finding some clarity and making up their mind and making a decision. Sometimes it can almost be like a snap decision, but it's been building up for longer than you realize. It can be somebody moving very quickly. Now, the thing about that Knight of Swords energy, because it is a lot of mental energy, thoughts move very fast. It can be somebody thinking about you like crazy. Maybe somebody doing or saying something very impulsive. And sometimes this is an energy that can come in and kind of go out just as quickly, but it is paired here with a Knight of Cups. A Knight of Cups that is sitting here right next to this Sun energy. Like, look at this. It is paired with some feelings, something deep, something from the heart. All this mental energy and this anxious energy is paired with a love that has been building and growing, something that someone has been feeling that they can't deny, something that they know they want to say, they want to do, they want to offer, because this person is interested in you, they're drawn to you, you fill their heart, they want to offer that cup of love, they want to express what they have been feeling, and they want to be happy, and they want to be happy with you. So that is the message that I have for you. I do hope something in here spoke to everyone who is guided. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. Thank you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon.